Hello and welcome to this Clickbank ChatGPT video. What I'm going to be doing is showing you how to create some ad copy and some emails when it comes to ChatGPT and of course finding an offer on Clickbank. So what I did is go to Clickbank and I felt like going in the pet niche. So we have the brain training for dogs, one of the highest gravity products when it comes to pets. So I have that there. I have the affiliate information in case we need any more when it comes to like demographics, articles, swipes, and so on. And of course, we have the actual sales letter here. So it says, develop your dog's hidden intelligence to eliminate bad behavior and create the obedient, well-behaved pet of your dreams. So this is all about when you have a dog, it's being annoying, trying to play chess, it's sitting on there, it's not going outside to take a leak, it's doing it inside, all the bad problems that can come along with having a pet. So what I did here is I am promoting a Clickbank product called Brain Training for Dogs. Give me multiple headline ideas that I can use for a squeeze page to collect leads. These headlines should talk about common dog problems and how you can fix them. Okay, so when I went to go do this, there was like a network error. I just had to regenerate response. So that's the reason why it said there. So say goodbye to your dog's bad behavior with this revolutionary brain training program. I don't like that one so much. I want it to be more of a headline that talks about a problem and how you can potentially solve it by adding in your email. That's where they could get taken to the sales letter, or maybe a video sales letter or a training that says like, hey, if you want more information, you can check out our product. Okay. I like this. How to transform your misbehaving dog into a well-trained companion in just a few weeks. Check out or enter your email below where you can find the value video, something like that. Unleash the hidden potential of your dog's brain with this proven training method. That one's good. There's a lot of curiosity to some of these, which is good. Solve common dog problems like barking, chewing, and aggression with brain training. Like see how to do that. Get the perfectly behaved dog you've always wanted with our cutting edge training program. Find out how this simple brain training technique can turn your dog into a star pupil. Unlock the secrets to a happy, obedient dog. Once again, with our revolutionary training. Say goodbye to struggling in training and hello to a better behaved dog. So a lot of these are with training. So if I was doing this one, like I said, just an example, I would go with something like this. So I like this one and I'd put like how to transform your misbehaving dog into a well-trained companion in just a few weeks. And that would be the main headline. And then I'd put like enter your email down below, where you can get taken either to a training video, as I talked about before, the sales letter, or anything else that can obviously recommend the product that we have. So we have this now. Now we can go deeper into it because once someone opts into your page, they're going to want to get sent emails. Okay. So we can talk about creating emails that are similar to this. So give me a second. I'm going to write a prompt. All right, so write an email related to transforming your misbehaving dog into a well-trained companion. In this article, give one big tip, and at the end of the article, give a call to action where they can learn more about the brain training for dogs system. Perfect. So like I said, we can use one of these headlines for your landing page / squeeze page, whatever you want to call it, right? And of course, now that they're going to be getting emails, let's write them. Let's click on the arrow button here and see what we get. All right, this one was good. I'd probably change one thing around this. So what I would do is say, like, you could add this in the beginning about feeling frustrated from your dog, barking too much, being aggressive, but don't worry, there is a solution. I would take these two and I would move them after and put them right here. Okay, so I'm actually going to rewrite this so you can see what I look like. Give me 1 second. All right, so I rewrote the email so that there's a better flow to it. With it given this way, I'd probably add a little bit more in the beginning, but it just starts straight off. One big tip that can make a difference. Then it goes into like, do you feel, frustrated? I would have to rewrite this a little bit because it just doesn't flow great. You're giving a tip to them, and then you're like, by the way, do you feel frustrated with your dog's behavior or whatever? Like, we already know the answer to that. So something instead of this would be, give me a second, I'll write it. Okay, so we have our one big tip, and like I said, it just doesn't flow well. Now it just starts going into questions about, do you feel frustrated? Like, we already know that. So if I delete that, like replacing it with something simple like this, with that in mind, if you still feel frustrated with your dog's bad behavior, there's always a simple solution. So in this way, we're giving them a helpful tip. If that still doesn't help, or maybe they want more, this is where you can kind of introduce it and talk a little bit more about it. You can say goodbye to your dog's bad behavior. And of course, we had our call to action where this is going to be the link right here where you can click it. That will go to the sales page with your affiliate link and then continue on from there. So I'm actually going to do one more. And what I want to do is copy this and change it a little. Give me a second. Okay, so I pretty much did the same thing, except I want to talk about a different tip. So here I did in this article, give one big tip about rewarding your dog to change his behavior. I don't know if that's like a real thing or whatever. I'm just putting in that as context so that it talks about this. Then, of course, at the end, give a call to action where they can learn more about the system. So we're continuing on with the same pattern. And then we have our tip. We can kind of talk more about the system and a call to action. So let's hit enter here and see what we get. Okay, so we got the same exact thing, which is, it makes sense. I think it's on me. Obviously, I need a better input. So once again, it has like the do you ever feel frustrated? And then it introduces it. Same thing we did last time. I would put this first, the one big tip. And then, of course, you could literally just keep the email like this if you wanted. I feel like this is just repetition, but if you wanted to add that in there, you can put it after this. So we do have our new aspect right here. So reward-based training is an effective way to encourage your dog to behave well and build a positive relationship for you, and so on and so forth. So that would be the second email, obviously changing it up so we have a better format. But what I would do if I was to like start from the beginning, I would be more strict on like what the email should have. So first thing I want you to talk is about the one big tip. After that, I want you to talk about, if they're still feeling frustrated. Then of course, after that, I would say, if they are, they can click this link to learn more. So have it be more specific so that we don't get it all flop flipped, as I like to call it. So it's not all out of place and we can change it around. But that should just about do it when it comes to ChatGPT and Clickbank. There's many ways to use it, obviously. This is going to be more towards copywriting. You can also get product descriptions. You can do more headline stuff. You can do more landing page stuff. Maybe you can come up with bonuses if you want to do that. I have a separate video about that. And of course, with writing emails, this just goes hand in hand because I know a lot of people who want to promote Clickbank products want some type of landing page. So you can write the landing page copy, and then once they opt in, you can obviously use it to write your emails. So you're getting a lot of the written work already done for you, and I know that's going to help out a lot of people. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment down below. My name is James. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.